Motocross 2022 this year marks the 50th anniversary of the 250 class. The Lawrence brothers have dominated the podium all the way to the track. Today we will come to results AMA Motocross Round 7. Hello, today we are welcome to Motocross Update channel once again. Channel that will collect various stories of the motocross industry to tell your friends. 250 class Moto 1 as the 40-rider field stormed down the longest start straight in Pro Motocross, and into the first turn it was Jett Lawrence and Monster Energy star Yamaha Racing's Justin Cooper side by side for the motorsport.com hole shot. A slight bobble slowed Cooper's momentum enough to give Lawrence the hole shot and early lead. A brief challenge by Team Honda HRC's Jett Lawrence for second forced Cooper to push the pace, and it ultimately carried him around Jett and into the lead. Unfortunately, Cooper tipped over shortly thereafter and dropped outside the top 10, which handed the lead to Hunter Lawrence as Jett Lawrence was slowed to avoid Cooper and lost second to Monster Energy Pro Circuit Kawasaki's Seth Hamaker. Hunter Lawrence looked to establish himself out front, but his brother was determined to reclaim the lead. Jett Lawrence made quick work of Hamaker and was able to take advantage of a brief off-track excursion by Hunter to put pressure on the lead and seize control of the moto. A Lawrence brothers battle followed as Hunter gave chase to Jett. As the leaders asserted themselves out front, Hamaker and Red Bull KTM Factory Racing's Max Boland engaged in a battle for third. The Honda-mounted siblings traded momentum and were never separated by more than about a second, which allowed them to open a gap of more than 5 seconds on the field, where Volhund moved into third. A little more than 10 minutes into the moto, Hunter made a savvy pass to take the lead from Jett. The elder Lawrence picked up the pace to establish the biggest lead of the moto at more than 2 seconds. Hunter maintained his lead through the middle portion of the moto and even pulled ahead by nearly 3 seconds, but as the leaders approached lapped traffic in the waning minutes of the moto, it allowed Jett to take a big chunk out of his deficit and close to within just over a second. Hunter responded and stretched the lead back out, but Jett battled back, and with 2 laps to go as mere bike lengths separated the siblings, lapped traffic played into another swap for the lead as Jett was able to take advantage of Hunter's slowed momentum to move back out front. On the last lap, Hunter dropped the hammer and closed onto Jett's rear wheel, but it wasn't enough. Jett grabbed his 8th moto win of the season, and his 4th in a row, by a half second over Hunter, while Monster Energy Pro Circuit Kawasaki's Joe Shimoda made a late pass on the final lap to steal third from Boland. Rockstar Energy Husqvarna Factory Racing's RJ Hampshire rounded out the top 5. The final 250 class moto initially began with another battle between the Lawrence brothers taking shape, but a red flag for a downed rider initiated a restart. When the gate dropped for the second time, it was once again Cooper out front with the motorsport.com hole shot, followed by Shimoda and Jett Lawrence, who made a quick pass for second. Hunter Lawrence slotted deep inside the top 10. Cooper led for the opening minutes, but Jett Lawrence was able to make an outside pass stick to take control of the moto. Shimoda then started to apply pressure on Cooper for second as the top 3 opened a big gap on the field. The battle for second continued for several laps as Cooper fended off multiple pass attempts by Shimoda, which allowed Lawrence to move out to a lead of more than 3 seconds. Shimoda finally made the pass stick but faced a 5-second deficit to the lead. With no pressure from behind, Lawrence was able to ride his own race and control the lead. He wrapped up his 5th straight moto win by 7.9 seconds over Shimoda, while Cooper followed in a distant third. Overall, a second consecutive 1-1 performance gave Lawrence his 6th overall win in 7 rounds and the 11th victory of his career. Shimoda secured back-to-back runner-up finishes and has now amassed a 4-round overall podium streak, while Hunter Lawrence completed up the overall podium in third. How are you? What are your thoughts on the clip? If you like it, please press like, press share, press subscribe. Please encourage each other, and see you again in the next clip. Hello.